first to England, who face Andorra at Villa Park tonight in a World Cup qualifier. It's been 325 days since Thomas Tuchel was named as England head coach, but he's only taken charge of 4 games during that time. Let's go live to our football correspondent, Rob Dorset. Rob, great to be chatting to you. England narrowly beat Andorra 1-0 when they met in June. Tuchel will be hoping for a much more convincing win tonight, won't he?
He needs a much more convincing performance and victory tonight, I think, in truth. There are just 1 or 2 murmurings in the media and amongst some England supporters that we're yet to see an England identity under Thomas Tuchel. And I think that's fair comment, but I think it's also fair to point out that Tuchel has made it pretty clear that in the first part of his reign, he's been experimenting a little bit, learning about the new role as an international manager. He's stressed to the players that the real business starts now. He wants more intensity, says he's seen that on the training field at St George's Park all week. He now wants to see that transferred to the pitch against an Andorra side that England beat narrowly 1-0 in June, and they should beat much more comfortably here this afternoon. And he's reiterated that in the matchday programme as well, of course. Look, there's Ollie Watkins, the local favourite. We don't expect him to start tonight. It looks like Harry Kane's going to start up front. But if you look inside at the manager's message, that word there is it's time to provide the spark. And that's the message that he's given to the England players. Some of those specific quotes in the programme, I think, are worth reflecting. We have to play with more hunger and more speed to get the deserved win. But he also points out that the priority from an England perspective has to be to qualify for the World Cup. They haven't done that yet, but they have got a 100% record in qualifying with 3 wins out of 3 so far. So in that sense, it's not too bad from an England perspective. But as I say, it feels like the Thomas Tuchel era hasn't really taken hold, hasn't really exploded yet. He's told the players he expects that to happen tonight.
We tried already to give some new solutions to the players to break down the block a bit easier, to be more aggressive. But yeah, we always have to balance our expectations because Andorra is a well-drilled team. I know it sounds maybe silly, but it is like this. It's a well-drilled team in a 5-4-1. They know what they're doing. They do this since 8-10 years, I think, with the same coach. They will know everything about us because everything is available. They will be very well prepared, and so it can also feel a little bit like chewing gum to break a block down like this. But in general, we have to play with more energy. We have to play with more enthusiasm, and so far, I'm pretty sure that we will.
Rob, any indication of what tonight's lineup could look like?
Well, look, Thomas Tuchel likes keeping us and his squad in the dark. My understanding is he hasn't told the players yet who he wants in his starting 11. But we've got some clues, and if we build from back to front, I can give you some general ideas of what we're expecting tonight. Jordan Pickford, we expect to start in goal, and we expect him to sign a new long-term contract at Everton in the next week or 2 as well. There is no Jarrell Quansah in the matchday squad. That's been confirmed on the UEFA portal. 24 players in England's squad right now. Tuchel can only name 23 players in a matchday squad, so it's Jarrell Quansah who misses out. And we expect Dan Burn to start on the left side of a central defensive pairing in a back 4. Pretty clear that he'll go with a back 4 tonight as well. I think the smart money says that Ezri Konsa on his home ground will start alongside Dan Burn in the centre of defence. Then as you go further forward, a real opportunity for somebody to stake a claim at number 10 because, of course, Jude Bellingham isn't here because of injury. Cole Palmer's not here. Phil Foden's not here. Probably three of England's 3 first choices at number 10. So will it be Abere Eze or Morgan Gibbs-White, maybe even Morgan Rogers who gets the nod there? We wait to see, but a big opportunity for whoever that is. And then Harry Kane, we know, will lead the line for England tonight. He's in explosive form, 6 goals already this season in 4 games for Bayern Munich. But I think the key decision that I'm looking for, and a lot of England fans will be looking for, is who plays in that defensive midfield position for England tonight. The obvious options are Elliot Anderson or Jordan Henderson. Will Elliot Anderson get to make his England debut tonight? If he does, that will be a massive feather in his cap. And we know that Thomas Tuchel is searching for somebody to fill that role going forward from here and with the World Cup in mind. So if it is Anderson, a huge, huge opportunity for him. We'll see how things develop over the next few hours, but it's an early kick-off for England, remember, 5 o'clock for England against Andorra at Villa Park. Tuchel wants better than he saw in June from his players. He needs, I think, in truth, a convincing performance and a convincing win.